Hi. Hi. So I'm starting this like I haven't been here before, but I already did be here before, so I'm just not sure if it paused and came back or not, and I won't know till it ended. So, Deb, Harmony Hollow. I'm doing veining on my babies this morning, and that's what I'm doing. My cousin Karen, who lives in California, and I started doing this together about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I lose track of time. And I was hoping we were going to be able to do it together, since we grew up together. It'd be nice to do something together as we're older. But with her being in one state and me being in another, and her having her life and me having my life, she decided that she just couldn't put the time in to paint and market as well as she was hoping. So she took a pause. However, she did mention last night that she really wishes she was still painting. So I hope maybe this encourages her to still paint. She should be able to paint. She loves it and she's good at it. She used to paint porcelains, and they were just beautiful. And she really was good at it, and she really enjoyed doing this. We spent a day, I drove down there, and we spent a day painting together. We had such a good time. We laughed our heads off. But it was a lot of fun. I hope she starts painting again, even if she only does a couple, you know? So here's this baby's veins. I'm gonna put a couple down the side of his face like this, because this baby has color, a lot of color in him. So you can barely see these. They'll pop more, and then when I do the mottling, because there's some areas that I'm trying to draw attention away from. I'm going to put it up. I don't know if you'll be able to see the veining or not. It's really, really faint. This is one of those bruised spots. I'm going to put it up close, see if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see. See the veining starting to show? Do his legs. This little brush is good. I can do this brush. this color right here. On the bridge of his nose. And on his eyelid. Put some on the inside of his ears. Probably can't see it. Well, you'll see it when I turn it. See the inside of his ear, how it's kind of pink? It's because I put the blue over it, and this one still has a lot of yellow. I'll fix this one now, you'll see. See the little blue on his inside? And he'll have more colors put on him as well. Right there. See the blue on the inside of his eyes? Put a little on the outside of his nose as well. Going right around the outside of his creases of his nose as well. And right down the front of his. You do it on the inside, under his chin as well. The side of his nose. Okay, that's about all I'm going to do to this baby's face right now. I'm gonna just do their heads, I think, then I'll do their legs. That's the nice thing with veining and that kind of coloring. You really don't have to do it at the same time because it's different. It's not like a base coat that you have to put on all together at once. They're just little lines, so I'm really wanting to start putting some detail on these babies' faces. So I actually can see lights and darks already. So it kind of gives me a idea of where these veins are going to go. Because I can see it in the paint. Because it has so many coats on it already. You'll start noticing little patterns show, little highs and lows. And I will follow whatever I see. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just shadowing that I'm seeing, being half blind. Out of here with your noise, babe. I'm recording. Sweetheart.
What?
Either lower it down to nothing or out of the room. I'm recording.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
Well, you better. I'm your favorite grandma in the universe.
Hi.
Hi, sweetie. You want to come say hi?
Hi.
All the way over.
Hi.
There's my Gabe. He's here with me this morning. He likes recording with me. Huh. You gonna say hi to all the people that are watching?
Hi.
Ask them how their Saturday's going.
How was your Saturday? They going there, everybody?
Very nice, honey.
Goodbye.
Good to see you.
See you later.
I'll see you later.
Whee!
My little stutterer. He stuttered when he was a little baby. It's still there, so gotta keep an eye on that for him. He doesn't stutter when he sings, though, which is true. I knew a stutterer when I was in college. Severe stutterer, but he was also a singer. And he never stuttered like, who was that country western? Tillis, Mel Tillis. Also was a severe stutterer and never stuttered when he sang. Wonder what goes on with those transmitters in your head that allows one form of speech to be hit by stuttering and the other not to. Interesting to me. I don't think he's going to be a severe stutterer. I think if we catch it now and figure out, give him the tools to correct it when he's talking young, I think he'll be able to work with it okay.
Grandma,
Mm-hmm.
can you help me put these two in?
I can't right now. Go ask Michael. He's downstairs. I got to keep doing what I'm doing, okay?
Oh, man.
Oh, man, I know.
Man.
Oh, man, I know. I'm sorry. Remember what I said? No noise up here. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, then. So what are you guys doing today? Are you going to be just enjoying the day? Are there games on TV? Karen, are the 49ers playing? I don't watch football, never have. I used to keep abreast of it so I could talk to my son about it. My son watched every sport on TV. Drove me crazy. When he was young, 10, 11, he was an avid Bulls fan, Bears fan, Cubs fan, anything out of Chicago. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But I used to watch sports with him because I was just that mom that kept engaged. And I used to make jokes about it like I didn't understand what they were doing. I used to just crack them up. said, "You really don't get it." I said, "I really don't." I did that all the way up till he was really sick. We were watching basketball. He was so sick. And made him laugh actually. Made me feel good. Talking to him about squeaking shoes. Oh, the squeaking shoes. It must be time to sit down and act like I know basketball. And he just laughed. Oh well. So needless to say, I don't really give a rip about sports. But I come from a family that are football fanatics. Don't know when that happened either, but they all turned into it. Even my mother. She's almost 96 years old, and she has her little 49ers sweatshirts, and she watches her boys. And she loves them. She has her blanket, and she has her sweatshirt, and if she had a little skirt, she'd probably be doing cheers for him, but she doesn't. She does not have a little skirt. And that's all of your baby doll. I'm just going to leave that like this. And I'll do their hands and legs later. I'm going to concentrate on faces today because I feel like it and I can. When you start getting down into the detail work, the creasings and the this and the that, you can really pay attention to dolls. Luna, stop. Luna, stop it. Whereas when you're doing skin, it's better to do it at least all of the doll at a time. Now that their base coats are on, I don't feel so compelled to do them all at the same time. When you're doing the assembly line painting, you know, like starting all of them at the same time, it's a good thing just to line them up and get it out. But now that I'm going to start putting details on them individually, and they're all going to look a little different. You take your time and do them one at a time. Get out of there, one little piece. I got it. Going around the creases of his nose as well, on the two lines. His ears. Every once in a while, you get one of those little dots of paint, and that's because, there you go, they set up. And they set up in the tiniest little minutest dot. You gotta get the suckers out as soon as you see them, otherwise they'll just stay and embed themselves. Anyway, so I want to do a cooking show here soon. One day. I got no response from anyone about eggplant parmesan, so I guess I'll veto eggplant parmesan. And I will come up with another thing. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see a show, a cooking show? I'd love to do one for you. So let me know what you would like to see. Nice. Okay, sit. Sit. Come here, you crazy little baby. This baby, the little one, and I think her name is, oh, I'm going to tell you, and it's going to be wrong. Anyway, she's a smaller version of the Maddie Sculpt, and I was so excited because I was looking through my kits on who's I'm going to paint next, and I have the Maddie Sculpt. She's bigger. Her head's like this big. She's a toddler almost. No, she's not taller. She's like a 3 to 6 month size. I'm going to do her in my next bunch of kids. So I'm going to put some blue on this baby. See what I got for her. See what I got for you, little baby. Some blue here. I'm putting this on the inside of her eyes. She'll also have a coat of pink on the inside of her eyes. Get off of that baby's face right now. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know if I have a cold or allergies or both. My house is surrounded by oak trees and leaves all falling to the ground. You got to know there's mold all around the outside of my house. Choking. Plus, I also live with 3 cats and 2 pups who all feel the need to sleep with me. Now, most people would say, well, throw them out of bed. Anyone who has cats and pups knows you have to, can't throw them out because they will harass you till you let them back in again. And since I've had all of them from the time they were like 3 and 4 months old, and they all slept with me when they were little, and I wasn't allergic when I first got them. It's yet another new thing. You know, like arthritis, high blood pressure, thinning hair. It came with older age, which makes me happy. You're always wondering what the next thing is going to be. That gets you. That's all I'm going to do with you. I'm not going to do any veining on her head because I'm going to paint her hair. I will do a little mottling so you can see it through it, but I won't do veining. Same with this baby. I'll just do mottling on him, but I will put some blue highlights around his face, like here, on the bridge of his nose, under his eyes. Oh, I just found out that Teen Spirit, if you haven't seen Teen Spirit, that's another fun show to watch. 3rd season starting. I'll be watching that. I don't want to tell you what it's about in case you want to watch it, but it's fun. It's a real fun one. Let's get some of that yellow out of the way. Some of this blue. Thanks so much. Out of your nose. Out of your nose. Oh, come on. One little dot. Show it up. I got you, babe. Hi, furrowed brow. Okay, that won't need too much time. I'm going to go ahead and make a skin layer for you and show you what I'm going to do with that. So I have all these. I have on my hand, I don't know. That's not what I touched. But it was sticky. It must have been a piece of glue somewhere that I didn't see. I don't know. I'm gonna take a sip. Hold on. How you like this wig? That's a cute one, isn't it? I like it. I like myself with a little longer hair. It has a lot of movement. It was a really cheap wig. I think it cost $30 from Temu. And I don't mind cheap wigs if they look good. Actually, I prefer cheap wigs. But you can't do a lot with them. So like I cut her bangs a little bit and I tried to hit her with a hot roller and she just went like this. So she's not really good as far as heat resistance goes. I'm glad I started with a little spot. I wouldn't have been able to use her at all. So, but it's fine. It keeps it out of my eyes a little bit, and it's not a bad look. But I know I can't hit this one with a curling iron. She's just a nice straight A-line long bob. I love the color. Cheap wigs, I'll tell you a little story. Cheap wigs, usually you don't have a lot of choices with the parts because they're steamed in and they stay stuck. They usually don't come with a lace front, which is fine because I don't show my forehead very much when I wear a wig. That's one of the things I'm trying to cover up. My head looks kind of like this baby. With all those wrinkles in his face, that's what my face looks like most of the time. So I hide it so I don't have to see it. Let alone if small bugs fly into your face, they get stuck right into your crease, and then you have a unibrow. Little dead bugs. No, with them, just teasing. Okay, let's go ahead and make a skin coat. These babies got more yellow than I like, so I'm going to make a skin tone out of this baby. Look at this one. This is Almond Latte. We'll put that right here. There you go. Come on. Almond Latte. Into Almond Latte, I will put Cardinal Crimson. And do it this way. Clean brush. Just my little, tiniest little brush. I don't like squirting it. I can't see it well enough, and sometimes it comes out in a giant clump. There we go, just a little bit. Okay. A little touch of this. Latte. It's a really pretty color. Okay. I will put the two colors that I used behind the baby so I know what I'm going to do his legs and arms with when I get to it. Put some water with it, just a little bit. Ew. Somebody here? My granddaughter. She's cleaning her mother's room today. That's a good girl. I wonder if she wants something. You always gotta wonder. Once again, I don't want it too thin where you won't see it. I think that's perfect. All right. Now, do him first. For this, I'm gonna go ahead and get one of my sponges. Just gonna blot it. Don't like that one. That's better. Little bits of blue. That coagulated, you gotta love it. It's the kind of shit that makes me crazy. And I don't know if that is because the paint is old. Most of the paint I've had for like 2 years. And I got it, okay. Let's go ahead and get this up here. Better come up or the baby's gonna have a freckle because you know you can only do this so much and then you say screw it. Like that. Screw it. There we go. Well, this is gonna be perfect, I think. The yellow is really starting to subside a lot. Put some on this cheek. Yes, nice. Okay. On the side. There's a little beak. And it's gonna just be perfect for his head, I think. I got just enough paint and everything. And make sure it's pounced really good because you don't want any edges of this sponge to be sitting there because it will stain it and make it look like there's chalk on them. Thank you. Go get him. Go get him. So he still has some yellows on his nose and his, but I got a lot of that yellow. Calm down. Look how pretty he's turning out. Oh, gosh. You know, this lighting, I could get better lighting. I don't know if you can see him. Come here, baby. Here. No. Oh, that's not good either. Here. Oh, there you go. See, the yellow is almost all toned down, so it's just like a light undertone. I like it. I like it. Okay. I'll warn you about another thing. I do not recommend anyone to use glitter in anything that they do anywhere close to a room. It will show up at the strangest times when you haven't even had it around forever. I see glitter sometimes. It's from my Christmas tree, which was not in my bedroom. Figure that out. Figure that out, if you will. There's just some places there's no cause for glitter, just none. Oh, he's a nice tone so far, so pretty. So I'll show you the difference. This might be a better way for you to see it. See how the yellow toned down? So I'm gonna use that same color combination on that baby right now. I'll make up some more. Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty. Pretty. You also talk to dolls when you're painting them, which is really why I like putting their eyes on ahead of time because I don't feel so crazy on the teetering on the edge of sanity most of the time. So I'm gonna make a big bunch of this because I think all I'll have to do with those other babies is add a little bit more depth of color. And that was with this. It's a really pretty color. Again, this is Apple Barrel and this is Folk Art that I'm using. I'm using the, where'd it go? The Latte and the Crimson, which has a little more blue in it. It looks like to me a little bit more blue in it than the I'm talking to myself and then I stop. I leave you at the edge of your seat wondering what the hell's I'm gonna say next. So the other red I used was the, what did I use? Oh, I used this one, Pyrrole Red. And oh, no I didn't. I used cadmium. And it's dark. It's a really dark red. Here we go. Like this. Here we go. Hold on, let me do this right now. I know. Let me get my water. Okay. Luna, stop. Luna. Thank you. Alrighty. Did any of you guys watch Stranger Things? How'd you like it, the ending of it? It's too red. This is too red. All right, let's spread it out. Get some more of this in. I guess I'm gonna make more than I wanted. That's all right, though. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna put some linen in this. These are all new colors, which I like. They all should be nice and nice. Nice and nice. pink. Add something else to it. So we had some linen, latte, parchment, like parchment paper. Okay. I think that might be it. Put some more water in. Let's see what I got. That might be good. Okay. Let's see what I got. This almost ended up being a really light rose, but the other babies had a whole lot more yellow. So let's see how this goes. Let's see what we have. It's thicker than the wash. You come here. Let's see how this looks. Nope. That's the one I want. Let's see what I got. I had red on it somehow. I don't know where it came from. I'm going to model it. Hold on. I got to do this quick. There was a drop of red somewhere. Goodbye. Oh, that's not good. He went really pink really fast. That's okay. I'll fix him. Just gotta work fast, 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 fast. He's taking the yellow out. I guess that's all right. There's a blue. That's all right. Almost everything can be fixed. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy, Deb. So this baby that had that little bit of that red that got stuck in there. It's okay. I saved it. That's all right. Blue. And you gotta wonder where that blue came from. I could only assume it came from the veining. That's all right. It's okay. Rather than have them a little pink right now than green. So this is, when you try to explain how painting goes to some people, and they just don't understand, this stuff happens every time you paint. The paint will adhere different, it'll look different. You don't know what will cause it. There will be a drop somewhere that you didn't see, like that red, and it really causes you to change the whole thing that you're doing. And if it's radical enough, it could change the whole color scheme on the baby. Because stripping these babies, I don't know, I know a lot of people do it. I have had terrible luck stripping babies. I find it easy, for me, I find it easier just to restart and change their skin tone a little bit rather than stripping them down. I had one baby, I called him Chrissy. He was one of my first babies that I did, and I was applying paint too thick, which caused the paint to roll. And I was so furious, but you know, I was new. I didn't know what I was doing. And once you start playing with the medium you're working in, you get more ideas of what you're doing. It makes it easier. You know, you make enough mistakes and you figure out how to correct them in whatever way works the best for you. Well, this poor baby, I must have stripped him 5 times because the paint actually stained his vinyl. So after every time I would try to strip him, his skin tone was a different color. He ended up being beautiful, and I sold him. But it was a lot of work to get him to where I liked it. More work than I care to put into doing it. Get off. Let's do this one, finish her out. So this baby is going to have all kinds of color tones in his skin, in his face. Oh, but the yellow came out perfect. It's a little more red here. It's a little more pink here. That's okay. Dot of blue out of nowhere. Get this out of here. There. Get that out. 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 Come on. That's okay. Leave it. Okay, I'm going to show them to you. And this is where I get crazy. Because if I don't stop, his paint's going to roll. I can already see it. Okay, stop. Right there. Okay, here he is. See, that pink's a little darker there, but it'll come out. But if I try to do it right now, which is what I do, a lot of times I get over anxious and I start pouncing the hell out of it, and then I get trouble in River City. Remember how yellow he was? Look at that pretty skin tone now. It's coming pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, this baby's gonna draw for a while. Okay, I'm gonna try that same color on this little blue-eyed baby. I'm curious to see what it does, because she has too much brown in her skin for my likings. I'm not using that brush, but I will try this one. Let's see. On the back first. This one I may pull a brush out on. I gotta have to work in big sections and I gotta work really fast because it's gonna dry. That's the only thing I've noticed with these light colors that come from Art Deco. Sometimes when they dry like chalk and you cannot get them off the baby. So you get one of my brushes and pounce. Yep, it's gonna do it. That's all right, but I can fix it. That's okay. I can still fix you, baby. See, the paint's rolling right here. All I have to do is get it smooth though, because the other coats will cover it. Oh, getting closer to a shade that I like with this baby. So this was the sticky one, remember? She doesn't have the best vinyl. And you take these risks when you're working with these kinds of babies, that everything is just not going to set up as well. But it's okay because you see how much of the brown I got out? I mean, here's the difference. So while I have this kit, and she's my most temperamental kit, I'm going to go ahead and use this. I'm going to put it on her legs and her arms really quickly. And that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You've got to work really fast. Blue mark. Off you go. Get off, get off, get off, get off. Now that I know this paint is going to try to chalk on me, I'm going to do it as quickly as I can because it will dry. She's got coats coming over her, so if I can get that undercoat as evenly distributed as I can, it'll be fine. It's fine. Go, 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 go. Oh no! Here, go again. On the top of her foot a little bit. And go. Well, you want to see reality TV? Here it is in living color. This is not good. No, I shouldn't say that. It's going to be fine. I'm just going to have to fix this paint consistency. Woo! All right. I like the color better, but it's a pain. It's a pain to work with this. You have to work so fast because it's that so quick. That's okay. It's rolling right there. Okay, sit. So this is what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to put some more of this in it. See if I can get a little bit more life with this. And a little bit more water. I've only noticed this with a couple of paints. That does that. That dries quickly and it looks like chalk. And you can't budge it. Sadly enough, that's the stuff I use to make my own skin tones with when I don't have regular skin tones. Okay, you just splatter. Don't splatter. Here we go. I never quite understood why that was like that either. I don't know if it's the base of the white that has it do that. I don't know. But it's a pain. Like I said, once you do it, a number of times. I've probably already painted about 40 or 50 dolls, and they're all different. There is no, they all start out the same, but they all end up with having to have something a little different done to them at some point in time because of whatever the element is. If it's me, if it's the vinyl, if it's the paint, if it's the what, and you just don't know. You don't know until you actually start it as to what it's going to be. Let's see, this leg's going to go better. It was getting too thick too fast. So the white in there was causing it to dry quicker. But see right here? It's not sticking. That's all right, because I don't need it to stick right there. It's fine. But just a little bit here, like this, here. Careful, careful. You press it too hard, it'll roll the paint off. Whew. That was fast. Breaking a sweat. I'll have to rip my wig off pretty soon. So here, you can see. The difference in the skin tones. So much prettier. Dry. Here we go, Speed Racer. Oh, arms, much better. You don't have much surface to cover. But you know, I could only imagine the frustration when someone first starts this. You know, that really hasn't done it before, or hasn't watched people do it before, or hasn't painted before. You get some bad vinyl or some paints that aren't really the best to work with, and you could ruin a doll, and then it looks like it needs to go to surgery. And it's very frustrating. There was one person that was on one of the sites that I go to. She was saying, you know, she just started and people are really mean to her. I told them, tell her to shut up. You'll get it. Don't make you stop painting. You could always fix it. That's paint. And you know, oh well. Take your time, and or not, or go fast, or not. Whatever you do, you can fix it. And it's paint. It's not a life or death situation here. The baby's not going to sue you for misrepresenting its skin because you're making it. So it's, you know, don't be crazy. And if you really are unhappy on how it turns out, you could always donate it, because somebody will love that baby no matter what you have done to it. Trust me. I know that for a fact. So that I'm going to do this to the rest of these dolls. Show these two hands next to each other too. I'm going to let this set, because this is terrible paint to work with. Side by side, big difference. Can you see it? I can see it. Oh, that's better. There you go. So she still has her nice rich undertones, but she doesn't look like, she looks like skin. I like this much better. And look at her little head's drying so pretty. Look at her face. She's not all brown and yucky looking. I knew that was going to happen. But I'll fix it. I'll fix you, you little cutie. And there's a piece of glitter. I love it. So I'm going to just keep doing this for the rest of this day. my next thing, I'll probably put some creasing on because I don't want to mess with skin tones anymore for a while. I want to make sure this has a good 48 hours to cure. Only because oh, it takes a while. So I'm going to say that, and I'm going to pop off into my space and keep going. I'll finish this hand so you can see her all done. This paint on the neck, but it's gonna work. What I want, it's doing what I wanted it to do, but and speed racer time. Speed racer time. Setting again. It's okay, guys, it's going to be fine. I won't have to worry about it being sticky, I'll tell you that, because this, oh God, blue, out of nowhere. I love it. Go away. Go away. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Just a little. I will not be using this paint on those other two dolls. Well, only the one doll. I don't want to put it on that baby. There's too much territory. So here, it's okay, around and around and around you go. Okay, okay, so here she is with her hands done. And here's her hands next to her face. Much better. I like that color so much better. So she's gonna dry and cure for a minute of a while. And then I'm going to, I'm really tempted to do it on this baby, but I'm almost afraid to. I know everyone's saying, don't do it. But I kind of have to because I'm kind of obsessed now. But I do have a plan of action. I don't know. It might work, it might not. Let's see. I'm going to use a different brush. Let's spin this. Water. So if you want to pop off, you can. I think I got to do his head. And if his head works with this, I'll go over his body. Or her body, their body, whatever. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. I got all those colors. I put more floating medium. There's a piece of blue from nowhere. All right, here we go, baby. Let's see what I can do for this. Well, if it blends out perfect, he's going to be really pretty. If he doesn't, I'm going to be really pissed off. So you can watch at your own risk. This is going to be really freaking fast. go. And go. Blue. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Blues, wherever the hell they come from, I don't freaking know. Yeah, I won't be using this again to make skin tone with. It does that same shit that I hate. Okay, little cutie pie. Sit there for a minute. Mm-hmm. That's not gonna work. cheek. You're gonna make me so mad. There you go. Come on down. The paint rolled right on this cheek. Right here. I'll show you. So where's being fine everywhere else and it's blending beautiful. I pulled it up right here. I gotta leave it alone because if I don't, I'm gonna ruin her cheek. But I have to try one last little bit to blend something in here if I can. That's okay, just get on. That's okay. Okay, so you see what I'm talking about now, but I at least got it to not have a crease demarcation. So see here, see how it rolled? The yellow came through. And that side it didn't, but that's okay. I got a lot of that bad yellow. See, this side went fine, and now this side's the one giving me grief. So I'm gonna let that sit and not touch it anymore. Oh my God, it's frustrating. All right, that's all I'm gonna do for today. I'm frustrated right now, but it's gonna be fine. I promise you. All righty, I'll see you later. Have a great day, have a great Saturday. Go watch something fun on TV, make a pot of soup, make a pot of stew, make a pot of sauce, or don't, or have a salad, or have a piece of peanut butter and bread. That's all I'm gonna do today. This is way too long of a video. I apologize, but you got to watch me just screw something up and fix it again, and that's kind of cool. I wish you all a great day. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one from me to you. Kisses. Bye-bye.